Hi everyone, my name is Brandy Wolf. I'm a spiritual counselor, shadow alchemist. I'm also certified in moonology. And with the full moon in Pisces today, I thought I would pull some cards and see what I get as a general reading. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So but this is a general reading for the collective is basically what this reading is going to be about. I'm going to do what you need to release, what you need to embrace, and the overall message from the spirit team. That's my goal here with this reading. So, now if you know where Pisces is in your chart by knowing your rising sign, for me it's in the 9th house, but I'm a Pisces midhaven as well. But I've got a bunch of planets in Aries in the 10th house, so that's that's me. That's how it is for me. So let's pull some cards and see what we get. Okay. And I don't remember the name of this deck. I just know it's a moon inspired oracle deck. I need to go through my Etsy stuff and put tags in I got it in a black bag here, but I need to go through my Etsy shop of what I bought and start putting what these oracle decks names are. Now the overall energy here that I'm pulling up is the snow moon, which is retreat, rest, and budget. Okay, so what do we need to release? The blue moon, sacred, rare, special. What do we need to embrace? Grain moon, harvest, success, abundance. And the overall energy is the dark moon, listening, solitude, and loss. So that this is like the collective message. Now this one has me a little bit stumped here, so let me look at this. What is it that we need to release? Now the blue moon is rare, and it is sacred. It could be that you need to release that you're not sacred, you're not rare, that you're not special, because you are. You need to release the negative thoughts that you have about yourself. Because we're all different in our own little ways. We're all special in our own little ways. We're rare and we're sacred in our own little ways. So we need to release that we're not these things, is what I'm feeling. Because I wouldn't think that it would want you to release that you are special, that you are rare, that you are sacred, because you are. It's just you need to release that you're not. Now to embrace harvest, success, and abundance, which we all need. Well, the majority of us anyway. We need to embrace having the harvest, the success, the abundance. And this is kind of interesting since we're in September, and then pretty soon we'll have the autumn equinox, which is the second harvest holiday. So that's quite interesting. The grain moon. And the message from the spiritual realm, the collective team, dark moon, listening, solitude, and loss. Now, the dark moon talks also about shadow work. It talks about recognizing our shadow, which I am a shadow alchemist. And dark moon is the perfect phase of letting go and to learn about what is your shadow, why you're repressing it, and how to bring it to life or bring it to light and to integrate it into your life. So it feels like you may need to do some shadow work. You may need to find that out. And I know everybody hears that term all the time. I gotta do shadow work. I gotta figure out what this is. I gotta bring it to light. If you're hearing it all the time and you're having a negative attitude about it all the time, that's your sign. That's your sign that you need to do some shadow work. I offer it in my Etsy shop. I do have a reading where you can find out what your shadow is, why you have this shadow, and how to embrace it and integrate it into your life. Like, let's say that you're trying to impress others or you're trying to help others and you're neglecting your own needs and desires, all right? And you're trying to impress people, and yet they're still probably judging you, okay? You have to remember that the opinions of others is not your concern. You have to also remember that you are in charge, you have the power, you can transmute that energy into something more positive for you. And I talked about this in a different video as well, where to do that, say things like, for every ill word spoken to me or said in my name creates me power, creates me abundance, creates me love, things like that. Just transmute that and don't care. The more that a person talks about you, the more that they try to ruin your name, just gives you more power, especially if you haven't done anything wrong, So look at it that way. But also go within. I also feel meditation with this card. Need to go within. Need to have your own space and just go within. Meditate. Be with yourself for a few minutes. Sometimes it's hard, especially when you've got kids. I've got a 9-year-old son, so I know exactly how that is. But if you can spare like 5 minutes just to breathe alone, then you're doing a good job. 5 minutes is 5 minutes. That's time. That's time that you can do. Or even 2 minutes. Just somewhere where you can just breathe for a few and try to do like 10 deep, soulful breaths. In through the nose, out with the mouth, just to try to keep you calm and serene. And then while you do that, you can also come up with some ideas, maybe some things you need to do, things of that nature. So that's what I'm pulling with this. So we have the blue moon, which know that you're sacred, know that you're rare, know that you're special. Excuse me. Then we have the green moon, which is harvest, success, and abundance. That's what you need to embrace. And the dark moon is going within, trying to meditate, trying to have some peace with yourself and some solitude. And even this is the overall energy, retreat, rest, and budget. Retreat. Go within. So this is the message for the collective. Take what you will. You don't have to resonate with the message, but it feels like it needs to be done for a majority of people. Because a lot of people probably don't feel that they're worth anything or they're special. So, take care, blessings, and happy full Pisces moon.